MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. Game 2 of the World Series between the LA Dodgers and the New York Yankees. James Paxton will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, every once in a while you're going to have a clunker, and this guy had one in his last one. Gave up 10 hits in his last start. That's not an easy thing to do, and he certainly hoped to turn things around in this one.
The first baseman.
Into the box now, Matt Beatty, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Taken, but that catches the inside part of the plate. Now a swing and a fly ball, and it's a foul ball. The 0-2 delivery. Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Good knuckle curve, and he's got him behind 0-2.
You know that nasty changeup's lurking right here. If I'm in the batter's box, I have to tell myself to stay back. I have to take pull side out of the equation, or that changeup's going to beat me.
And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2. Well, time to look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Dan, we got Dave Lawrence behind the dish tonight. One of the best in the business, in my opinion, but sometimes has a tendency to fall into a pattern where he's given a little bit too much on that outside corner.
Yeah, D-Roll, one of the things he'll do, he'll open up that outside corner, especially with left-handed batters.
And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Grounded back up the middle. He's got it. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. Julio Urias is on the mound for Game 2. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
Number 19 is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted. High and deep. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. So it's a solo home run to lead off the bottom of the first. His second home run of the series as the Yankees will grab a 1-0 lead.
Yeah, I can remember when leadoff hitters were these little speedy guys who would try to leg out little numbers or draw walks. Well, that time has passed, and guys like this, with pop at the plate, can sometimes go deep as well as anybody in the lineup.
At the plate, Aaron Hicks.
The center fielder, Aaron.
Fly ball out toward left center field. Left fielder giving chase. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Batting third, the third baseman, number 17.
Striding into the box, number 17. He'll take his first hacks here. And a ball, 1-0. In there, and it's even at 1. This is on the ground over to first. Fielded cleanly, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Now at the plate, Nick Voigt looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Grounded sharply, but right at that loaded side of the infield. And the throw is in time, and that will end the stepping up to the plate, Lourdes Gurriel. He'll start things out against James Paxton as we get the inning underway. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Behind 0-2 now.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. Here's a swing, and a bouncing ball hits a Gregorius at short. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second. So one away here with the bases empty. And up next will be Ramon Laureano. First pitch of the at-bat. Fooled him with that one as he's way out in front. Hit hard on the ground to short. Taken in by Gregorius. And there are two away now. Standing in, Kike Hernandez. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Taken off the outside as the breaking ball couldn't catch the corner. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Line hard. The 1-2. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout. 1-2-3 go.
Leading up for the Yankees, the designated hitter, Miguel Andujar.
Gio Urshela will come on as a pinch hitter.
Number 29.
And he fouls this one off. And now a pitch on the way. Behind 0-2 now. And a slider gets away from him here as it just about got him in the ankle. And they come inside with the fastball, but it misses here, and it's back to 2-2.
As a veteran out on the mound, that's a pitch that you expect to get a call on. Got to believe he keeps pounding that spot until he builds a rapport with the umpire.
The 2-2. Fouled off. Here's a pop-up now. Beatty shading to his right. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. So the bases are empty with one man gone. And the next to bat, the Dominican-born catcher, Gary Sanchez. A bouncer to the left side. Throw in time at first for out number 2. So now to the plate, Didi Gregorius will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Got him fishing that time, 0-1.
Well, they got to him in the first inning, which is huge, but he looks a lot more settled into this ball game right now. He's not the kind of pitcher you want to let get into a groove out there.
1-1 to count. And now a pitch on the way. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Yankees lead this 1-0 here in inning number 2. This is on the ground over to first. Way to get dirty. He is out. And the pitch. Now a fastball to start the third. That misses. It's ball 1. That evens it up 1-1. Liner towards second. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
Boy, it's so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Breaking ball that drops in for a strike. And he misses there. 1-2. Smith gets his lead at first, nobody out. Swing and a liner. Well, this is pulled in by the shortstop.
Now batting.
Next will be the designated hitter, Rob Ferreira. He flew out in his last at-bat. A ball and no strikes. Runners on first with one down. He's running. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And foul, though it had the home run distance. This is popped up. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Snap throw to first, but he threw it away. On that pitch outside, but went around for strike one. Well-located changeup on that one as it catches the black for a called strike.
He knows his strengths and weaknesses at the plate. He knows he has a cold zone away.
Now, meanwhile, this ball's going to get through, and that's a base hit. And the tag too late as he's across to tie things at 1.
Boy, that's an aggressive send there, D-Row, because this outfielder has a very strong throwing arm.
Yeah, and when you're sitting in a hitter's meeting, that's stuff they go over. So every base runner is on notice, knowing that this guy's got one of the strongest arms in the league, but they challenged him, and it worked.
2-0 now. From the belt, kicks and deals. And this one's over at the knees, 2-1.
You get yourself into count leverage 2-0 right there. You're looking to come unglued on something and be very aggressive. That ball had to nip the corner for him not to pull the trigger on it.
And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. Set. Here's the 3-1. And it's fouled away. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are two gone. Standing in now with runners in scoring position, Cody Bellinger. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. No balls and a strike to count. He's set. The 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Now the 0-2. And he got him. Minimizing the damage at just a run. Now to the plate, William Casado. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here's the pitch. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Push to the right side. And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted. One out here in the Yankees' third inning, and that'll bring up the outfielder Clint Frazier. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. 1-1 the count to Clint Frazier.
That hook stayed up in the zone. You can see he struggled with that curveball early. He's trying to find that release point with his off-speed pitches. Look to see if he can find the feel for that thing moving forward.
The 1-2. Hit on the ground to third. Devers fields it cleanly. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now batter.
Stepping in, number 19. He'll look to duplicate his first at-bat when he homered to open the inning.
It'll be interesting to see if they use that changeup in this at-bat. That last at-bat, that was a changeup he hit for a home run. I'm going to see if this time they don't go to more fastballs and curveballs.
Hit sharply toward the right side. Bellinger will get there, and he puts it away to retire. Start of the fourth upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney standing by with a report.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with LA's manager to discuss his thoughts on the Dodgers offense so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Lourdes Gurriel is in for the second time here as he looks at one outside. It's 1-0. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2. Over the outside half, and it's 2-1.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
3-1 is the count to the Dodgers shortstop. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. Line drive to center field. And he will reach down to put this one away. Good job of hanging with it there for the first out. And that'll bring in Ramon Laureano. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Ball 3. 3-2 now.
Well, those were a couple of close pitches right there in the inner part of the zone. Hitters will tell you, pitches in that location are tough to do anything with.
Once again, a 3-2. Frazier is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out. In now, Kike Hernandez. First pitch on its way. Big swing and a miss at the knuckle curve, strike 1. 1 run on 3 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. Fouled away.
He was absolutely all over that fastball. Have to find a way to keep that fair.
Hit hard on the ground to the right. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Boy, not the way you'd like to draw up an 0-2 pitch, D-roll, but from a hitter's perspective, a pretty good job of staying alive 0-2.
Yeah, and he did an excellent job on the offensive side. Not to let the AB get away from him. I know.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to... Into the box now, Aaron Hicks. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Line toward the alley in left center. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now.
Hey, some guys can handle the postseason lights, and this is obviously one of them. Another base hit leading off for the boys. This guy's had a monster postseason so far.
To the plate now, number 17. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Count is 1-2 now. Leadoff man aboard here in a 1-1 ball game. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Luke Voigt. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Just keeping him close. First delivery to him on the way. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Now the 1-0. And he fouls this one off. The 1-1 pitch. popped him up. Beatty moving to his left. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Striding forward now is the DH, Gio Urshela. He popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at-bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
The 1-0. Runner aboard at first here with 2 gone in a 1-1 ball game. High fly ball out to straightaway center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. The Yanks leave 1. 5th inning coming up, tied at 1. Settling in now, Kevin Kramer hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
Now here's the pitch. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Boy, this is a tight one. You kind of get the feeling like the next team that scores is going to win this one.
Count now, a ball and a strike. And he squares this one nicely, and it's lined into center field for a leadoff single. In now, Rob Ferreira drives it out to deep right center field. Here's Hicks to put it away, and that's out number 1. Digging in and looking for more, Matt Beatty. It was an RBI single for him in his last plate appearance. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
Behind 0-2 now. Working for the punch out and the offering. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. Here now is Rafael Devers. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Here's the first pitch to him. 1 run, 5 hits, no errors for the Dodgers thus far. Boy, a lot of break to that thing, and it's 1-1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Frazier is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Yankees manager to discuss his thoughts on his team's offense. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. And he misses again, 2-0. Here's a fly ball, well hit. Bellinger's under it. 1 down. Standing in, Didi Gregorius. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. No balls and 1 strike. A windup and the 0-1. Ground ball right into the shift. Reined in. Throw. Got him, and that's a gorgeous play.
The right fielder, number 12.
Ready for another chance? William Casado. First pitch of the at-bat. Oh, and I think that got him in the foot. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. And with that play over now, time to check and see if our man is all right. You can really see him favoring that leg, and that is his plant leg, which is always a concern, but from the way he's acting out there, I think it looks like he's going to be okay to try and continue. And he'll get back in standing. And again a throw, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Stepping in now, Clint Frazier. High in the air and deep to left center field. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. One more look at the final out. A teeth rattler if ever there was one. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network. So here's Cody Bellinger. No hits to this point.
The right fielder.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Here's a cold strike about thigh high. 0-1. Looking at his career totals, Bellinger is at least partially known for being a long ball threat, of course. In fact, he's standing on the doorstep of 300 career home runs as he hits here.
Oh, I love that pitch right there. Up and in, jam, sandwich.
And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone. Next for the Dodgers, Lourdes Gurriel. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line-out.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
Ready once again, Ramon Laureano. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. And, looked inside, but that's ruled a strike. 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been...
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Dodgers down in order. Digging in, number 19. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. First pitch of the at-bat. Fouled off. Ready with the 0-1 pitch.
Oh, that's out.
Liner toward right center. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon.
I mean, that fires me up right there. Opposite field knock, and in today's game, where every manager is employing hundreds of shifts, to watch this batter go the other way was special.
Into the box now, Aaron Hicks. Strike taken, the throw is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base.
Some managers treat the postseason as a time to be aggressive, and that's exactly the case here. They had the speed burner on the move, and it worked out nicely for them. Just got to drive him in now.
And now the runner's trying for third. That's a strike to throw down. Not nearly in time as he takes third easily.
One of the keys to stealing third is to get a big lead off the second, and that's just what happened, even though this catcher has a cannon for an arm.
Swing and a miss at one in the dirt. Smith gathers, but no chance to recover. Hicks is on at first after the strikeout. Stepping into the box, number 17. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First pitch on its way. Pitch outside, the throw. Not in time as he steals second.
That's a swipe of the bag, and this catcher, he throws really well, too, so that's not easy. Good job there by the base runner.
And he goes the other way with it, high and deep down the left field line. Hernandez has to range back, but he'll make the catch near the line, and there are 2 men gone. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one. Stepping into the box, Luke Voigt. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. He's set and the pitch.
With the runner on third, 2 outs, base open, and a good hitter at the plate, you have to be smart and not give in. If you walk this guy, so what? It's a lot worse if you give him a ball that he can hurt you on.
Maybe getting a little jumpy in the box, so he steps out and asks for time. 2 outs here with a runner at third. Hit weakly on the ground to short. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this. Ready now, Kike Hernandez. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings.
I know they say sometimes that these things even out, but that was a bullet line drive that gets caught. He would have represented the go-ahead run.
Will Smith is in for the 3rd time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1.
Hey, this guy's been throwing a gem so far. We're moving on later into this game, and he's right at about league average for first pitch strikes.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Hit back up the middle. He's got it. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Now in the box, Kevin Kramer. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. And as Dodger fans have heard for years, she is out of here.
This is going to be one of those moments we look back on in a couple years when we relive this World Series. That swing of the bat late in the game to take the lead, huge play.
Into the box, Rob Ferreira, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. 1-1, here it comes. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Ripped down the first base line. And Boyd will take this one over to the bag, and that ends the inning. Last half of the 7th here, and striding forward the designated hitter, Gio Urshela.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Andrew Brandt will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Number 22, Andrew Brandt.
Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. Brandt absolutely feasts off of left-handed pitching. Many right-handed hitters do better against southpaws, of course, but he's about as good as it gets in the opposite-handed type of matchup.
Yeah, and I think the common denominator of why he absolutely hammers left-handed pitching is the fact that
a swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And as Yankees fans hear on television quite frequently, see ya! So a solo shot here to left center field. His first homer so far in the series as the Yankees have tied things up. It's 2-2.
I mean, you have to love the World Series. What a game we have right now. Home run ties it late. Place is going absolutely bananas. Would you rather be anywhere else?
Number 48.
Now here's the Dodgers skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. Hit sharply on the ground. And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw. Here's Didi Gregorius as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. The 0-1 pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second. That's through, and he's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3. Throw will hold him at second, but the go-ahead run's in scoring position now with still nobody out.
You know, as a former infielder, Danny, they always say you can't be in two places at once, but you got to be a little frustrated right here that ball found the hole.
Yeah, that's a tough thing. You make a quality pitch, and the guy shoots one through the right side, normally a vacated spot right there. 9 out of 10 times, somebody's there to make that play. Unfortunately, not, and now we've got a couple of guys on.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Now a long throw home. And the go-ahead run will move up to third and wisely hold there with nobody out.
That's what we refer to in the biz as a hanger right there. He's lucky he's getting this baseball back.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And it's fouled away.
Pitcher on the mound has to find a way to minimize damage right here. Got to believe he's willing to trade 2 outs for a run.
Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, you know the pitcher right now, he's looking for that best friend, that double play ball. This is where you have to really be disciplined at the plate and make sure that you get a pitch that's above the knees that you can get in the air.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Clint Frazier is retired for the first out in the bottom half of the 7th inning. At the plate, number 19, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Fouled away. Bases are loaded here, 1 man out. All straightened him up there on that fastball. It's 1-2 now.
He's got a chance to ring up back-to-back Ks here, and that would be huge in this situation.
Oh, and it eats him up a bit. The second for 1. Throw on to first won't be in time, so they just get the 1 there. Digging in the switch hitter, Aaron Hicks. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw way late, and he's in there easily at second.
It was pretty obvious he would likely be on the move with 2 outs, and I'm sure the defense knew it too. But he has lightning speed and was able to take the bag anyways.
And now maybe a mind game or two going on down there as he steps out a second time in the AB. And now here's the 3rd time he's stepped out. Talk about breaking up a guy's rhythm. And he'll step out for a 4th time here. And now be careful, because I don't know many pitchers who care for these type of shenanigans. And now someone's going to need to take charge down there. This is getting ridiculous. And now before the 0-1 pitch, a quick stoppage as he steps out. And he fouls this one off. And he'll step out for a moment to reassess things here on an 0-2 count. Oh, 2. Here it is. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. 8th inning coming up. The Yankees lead this one 3-2. New inning set to get underway, and here comes the first baseman, Matt Beatty. Swung on and chopped toward the hole. Fielded cleanly, and an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow! Rafael Devers, the next to bat. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Hey, great job pounding the zone. Strike one. When you got a great hitter in the box, you got to get ahead. Count leverage is a must.
And he takes this one high, 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1. Now here's the pitch. Grounded to first. Reined in. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting.
Cody Bellinger at the plate now. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. And that misses, ball 1. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball.
You're lucky if you get one pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Again, he sends it out of play. Little chopper back to the mound. Throw on to Voit takes care of him, and the inning is over.
Your attention, please.
So a new pitcher is set to enter the ball game right now, and it's the converted catcher, the hard-throwing right-hander Kenley Jansen. First delivery to him on the way. Fouled off. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. And a cut fastball, but this bounces near the plate for a ball. And it's fouled away. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And this one is gone. A home run. So a solo shot down the line in left. His second home run of the series. And it'll give the Yankees a 4-2 lead. Standing in now, Luke Voit. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to.
Great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
And call that a nice clean base hit, his first of the game.
Boy, D-Roll, there's a case of the outfield defense playing so deep that ball looked like it was extra bases all the way, but they were able to cut it off.
Yeah, not too many times I would agree. I'd love to hear your take on this as well. The no doubles defense, I kind of never understood it to begin with. I felt like the pitcher, if he can execute the game plan, could keep the ball in front of the outfielders, but right there, boy, I was wrong. That worked.
Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. A 1-1. Fouled away. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
Gary Sanchez is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1.
Step out of the box and wash that one off, because that was an ugly swing.
And it's 0-2 to Sanchez. 0-2, here it comes. Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out.
That's not an at-bat he's going to look back on and be happy about. Obviously, the strikeout result isn't good, but to go down on 3 pitches and none of which were even in the strike zone, as you see there, that's not a good look.
Here's the first pitch to him. Drilled to the right side. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
The right fielder,
So now to the plate, William Casado, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it. The game has changed.
Jansen's ready. Here it is on 0-2. Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. The next 0-2 pitch to him misses outside. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Hit on the ground to short. Right to him. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Yankees do get 1 on the solo homer. Last chance coming up here for the Dodgers. It's now 4-2 New York.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention.
So with a save situation on tap, they'll hand the ball over to a formidable force indeed. The very hard-throwing left-hander Aroldis Chapman. So striding in, Lourdes Gurriel. He's the one to start things off, with his guys in danger of seeing this series leveled at a game apiece, barring a 9th-inning rally. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Hit out towards second. Scooped up. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Riding in once again, Ramon Laureano. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. And he falls behind 0-2. 1 out, nobody on. And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. Into the box, Kike Hernandez. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. 0-1 the count. Pitch on the way. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening. The Dodgers down to their final strike. Count remains at 0-2. Now the Yankee Stadium crowd, 52,000 plus on their feet. And he gets strike 3 called to end it here, and with that, this one is over.
Man, facing Chapman is not for the faint of heart as he unleashes fireball after fireball. Gets the final out here and another save. What a weapon Chapman is.
Before we take our leave, time for a look at our final line score here in what turned out to be a close 2-run victory. That's always hard to single out just one player in a team game like this, but looking at how this one played out, we've decided to name this man as the tops player of the game.
Multi-hit game, and one of them was a dinger. That's a solid day's work for any hitter, and it had an impact on the outcome of this game. What else can you say?